Good morning from Apollo Beach. Got me and Eddie. We are driving to go get some eggs and groceries. But the story continues from yesterday where being your own boss is always still truly the best, because now I just woke up and, oh, you can take the day off again today. Oh, sounds good. That's what I want to do. I just want to keep taking the day off like everybody else. Everybody else wants to get cut early, to go hang out with their friends, to go drink, to go party, to go out to dinner. I'm the only one that wants to actually work and be there 40 hours a week plus. But no, oh, you can take the day off, enjoy it. Enjoy it? I'm trying to fucking grind. This is bullshit. So, hey, on the bright side, opened up my evening for myself to do whatever I want. So, that's the silver lining. But it's the morning, and we are going to go get some groceries real quick. So, let's roll. All right, so here we are. World famous Publix. All right. Gary got a good start on cleaning today, so I hopped in, and the place looks beautiful. Now, we're going to go grind by the pool for the next few hours, and we're going to have a good evening. See you down by there. See you down by there by the pool. See you down by the pool by there. All right, let's roll. Beautiful, beautiful day. It's actually warm. Feels like Florida. Can't complain. Can't complain. Let's go. We've got the dirtiest hallway in the entire building complex, which is pretty annoying. Hopefully you guys can hear me. All right, we are grinding in the lagoon today. This is what we call the lagoon. And a lot of good news to show you and to tell you. But landed a few partnerships already through a few different brokerages, wholesalers, IMOs, MGAs, and we're moving fast. So I'm excited about insurance this year. And let's see what else. Today, I'm going to schedule a bunch of content. Some more YouTube videos, ton of reels, ton of X posts, you name it. So a lot of media right now during this session for the next hour or two. And then get back to, building the foundation. But right now it's just going to be schedule, media, omnipresence pretty much. So here we go. This has got to be one of my favorite grape flavors. Grape smash. Hulk smash. All right. Yeah, what's up? Focus up. You're calling me, yeah. It sounds good. I got an email. I saw that you registered because it was asking to verify. And then, but some things that I wanted to let you know was, well, if you go to our Google Sheets on contact at Fidon Insurance, you could see I have one called Insurance Empire. And there's a sheet in there that basically shows like all our partnerships, I'm going to call it.
Okay.
And pretty much started contacting all of them. So then Ash Brokerage looks like you just signed up for. So we've started that one. Piney Insurance, we're fully in with them. Crump Life, they're getting us onboarded, and True Choice, I had a call with them yesterday. They probably had the best presentation and best interface, their software, everything. So I think True Choice is going to be one of our most popular, specifically for like annuities, but they do life and health as well. So those are all in the works. I think they should be hopefully sending us DocuSigns any day. And then oh yeah, I reached out to all the other ones. I started making like a software stack. That's gonna be pretty simple. We'll just need X Leads, which is the CRM that I got, and then we got to decide on an agency management software. I had a call with Agency Block. There's emails from them too if you want to see those emails. It's pretty expensive though. It's $169 a user per month. So yeah, I mean that's not bad just for us too, but then every user, every agent that we bring on, that's another $169. So obviously if they're producing, it's fine, but there's a risk to that. Either way, I mean that's over like $2,000. So I'd say we'll do our best with, like, for example, True Choice has their own agency management software. These other ones have their own, so I say we'll start within theirs because it's free to work with them, and then we'll see how far that could go. And then if we feel like we are like, all right, we need one centralized place, then we'll sign up with them. But they definitely seem like the best one. Next Agency is like the next step down, and even the guy kind of said that. He's like, they're a little bit cheaper. He's like, but their software is a little bit more clunky and things like that. So let's see what else was there. Yeah, just trying to remember to keep up with these calls and just keeping people, like, it seems like they sometimes forget because it's like these groups are all like really human based. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So, but what else is new with you?
I don't know, just dealing with regular Toyota work, and then also trying to fill out all this paperwork for my real estate agent, selling and accepting this offer on my house. And,
Good stuff. A lot of good stuff in the works. Seems like.
yeah.
Turbulence. Turbulence is good. That means you're flying. So.
Right. Yeah.
I'm optimistic always. You're never gonna catch me where I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, just take a breather. Go outside. Nah, you should do that too, but you get what I'm saying. What's your plans today? You working or you're at home?
Working.
You're at the dealership right now or no?
In the break room right now.
Oh, sweet. For that, which one, what was that one you just did? That had you sign up? Confirm your portal register, Ash Brokerage. Where did that leave off? It says self. All right, that was a great session in the lagoon. Got a ton of YouTube videos scheduled for you guys, and now we are going to head down and head over to the gym. This is gonna be, I think, one of the first times I'm gonna bring the tripod to the gym so I could start filming fitness content again, which might be a very historic, iconic moment because that's what this whole channel started, was Fit On Fitness. The email is still Fit On Fitness, I believe. So if we could bring that all back, it's gonna be nostalgic, man. And we're getting back in shape, which is great. I was 229 pounds at some point last year, and I'm down to 200, guys. So beautiful day here in Florida. Who's that? Who's that voice I hear? Who's that fucking voice I hear?
Alright, so we're just out there checking out the spots in Apollo. Check out the tank.
Here we go, ladies and gents. We got one big
Giant.
old tank on
Wait,
the
see his
deck.
bucket mouth here? Look
Big
at
old
that.
bucket mouth on him.
Bucket. Wow. Wow.
Let's go.
Hey, Eddie, come here, Eddie.
All right, pre-workout. We're doing maple and brown sugar. This is a classic. To be honest, not healthy, but
It's healthier than other options.
pre-workout should be okay. Post-workout, probably not the best choice. All right. Pre-workout's getting slammed. Then we're gonna take Eddie out, and then we're gonna go hit an awesome push day. Let's do this shit. And that's Garrett's pre-workout. The American Honey. Okay, we are at Crunch. About to get it in right here. Big old push workout starting off. 5 minutes on the treadmill. And then we go 5 minutes upstairs. Dynamic warm up. Let's roll. All right. Pretty much been doing this warm up the same for years. A little bit of what I learned in college, but really the idea is just get the whole body warmed up as best you can. Moving all the different patterns, get nice and fluid. Today we're doing a push day, so we gotta make sure shoulders, elbows, wrists, core, hip flexors are all good to go. So I'll do some like things where I'm activating myself, but also stretching at the same time. But I want to get warm. I want to get blood moving, and I want to get my heart rate going as much as possible. I want to get a sweat, which is definitely not hard here in Florida. Not hard at all. So I pretty much just flow around. Not everything's super perfect. But I'll go for about at least 5 minutes. I ended up doing 10 on the treadmill because I was getting some work done on my phone at the same time. Okay. So I don't do the same stuff every day, rarely. I just remember and I go back to my training a lot and kind of go from there. Just want to make sure I'm getting warm. Remember shoulders, neck, you name it. It's all good. Don't worry about it. his legs too. Trying to get this side a little bit better, so I'm going to do a few extra reps here. Just got a good crack in there. Hopefully I'm showing you guys a good angle to my butt. Hopefully this microphone's doing a good job. But what's nice is I can talk pretty quietly, and I think you guys should be able to still pick this up. All right. Feeling pretty good. Let's get some push-ups. All right, let's do this shit. So, what I think about in this is just getting warm. Today the gym is absolutely packed. First week of January, so that's how it goes. But we respect it. Just getting warm. So we're gonna knock out about 30 reps here. You gotta remember that it's more about the stretch than anything. And that's what's going to drive a lot of the blood into the muscle. Okay, let's do it. Always want to keep shoulders back, head back the whole time. All right, good shit, rock and roll. So this is a decline chest press. And what you want to think about this one, same thing, head back all the way. And I imagine like I'm doing a dip. If you're doing a dip, you're going to keep your body, your upper body in a nice natural curve. So we want to keep that curve the whole time. And then you want to have a really good scoop. So what I mean by that, we're just going to scoop the elbows in nice and tight. And it's going to make sure the pecs do all the work. All right. This is our third set here. I also, when I'm placing my hands, if I go too tight, you're not going to feel much stretch on your triceps or chest. The wider you go, you're going to find that perfect spot where it's the max stretch in your chest. If you go out wide, too wide, you're going to lose that point, and you're going to put a lot on your front delts. So you're going to find that sweet spot, and then watch what I do with my legs too. Legs coming right in the front, and then I'm going to activate my hamstrings by pulling into the bench, and that's going to give me the perfect dip position. Okay. Now from there, I put my shoulders into a bad position, so I bring my shoulders up. That's a bad position. So what's the opposite of that? A good position. So we're gonna bring them all the way down and back. Now from here, I'm ready to roll. All right, head back. I'm already feeling the chest stretch, and here we go. We're gonna scoop and drive. Full stretch, almost to the point where the weight touches all the way down. All right. Oh my God, that's a good one, guys. That is fire. That one just is an intense stretch and contraction. I'm gonna do one more set here and then we're moving on. Overhead tricep extension. This is one of my favorites. I learned from the legend Chuck Sano of USA Gym, better known as Charlie's dad. Charlie, if you're watching these vlogs, what's up? Chuck, thank you for training me when I was 14 years old and giving me this addiction. So what we're gonna do, we wanna stay bent over as much as possible, and we want all the flexion to come from the elbow, so the triceps do all the work. Here we go. So we're gonna bend over right here, keep the core engaged, and then we're gonna have the biggest stretch in the triceps as possible. And then from there, we're going to slowly extend and pull the rope apart. Big stretch, pull it out. Big stretch. All right, here we go. 3. Here we go. Whew. Squeezed a little too hard here. So we're gonna do a little drop just to make sure we get the volume we need. All we needed was like 2 more reps, but here we go. 2. Okay. It's all about squeeze on this one. Still focus on the stretch, but main thing is the contraction. We don't want to bring any extra hips into it when necessary. So right here. Be locked in from the legs. And then a good angle from the arms where you're getting the most stretch. And then we're going to come in and we're going to hug the tree. Okay. We'll make sure we want to pause there for at least a second. Big chest. All right. One of the last movements that we're going to be doing is a incline supinated press. This is going to really focus on the upper chest here, also your medial triceps. So I've got the bench set up at a low incline. I already did my few heavy sets, and these are back offs now. Biggest thing, just keep that chest high. Nice strong scoop, and don't use momentum. You want to be like you're doing a violin. Here we go. Right here, nice. So palms are facing up. Press. Big chest, big stretch. 2. 3. All right, and once you get tired, twist them forward to neutral, or I'm sorry, to regular. And now we're gonna get a few more. And I realized the amount of triceps that I did. So we're gonna finish it off here. Going right along with what I had done with the rope extensions, very similar action. So let's finish this off. We're gonna pump this out. We're gonna do 2 sets, as many reps as possible. Got it at a pretty medium weight, medium heavy. Biggest thing on this one with the tricep machine, try not to use a lot of your chest and shoulders. You just wanna basically flex right from the elbow. So what I like to think about is you wanna be slow out of the bottom. So slow out of here, and then you could accelerate and then slow down once you get to that extension point. slow and through. Until you get nice and smooth. Alright, now we lock in. Alright guys, that's it. Now we're out of here. I'll see you guys outside. Alright, that was a pretty good lift. I think the intensity is usually the biggest factor to your workouts, and it's not always about volume or weight. You know, even when I have the 55s that are fairly light, you know, I can make it into a hard set just by holding up the weight at the top of the range of motion for an extra 10, 12 seconds and extending that set. So, and that makes the workout way more intense. And if you do that on every set, you're gonna get a lot of gains. So heading back now, I love that I could just walk right here and it takes me 30 seconds to get back. But we're gonna go and have a protein shake, shower up, and then if I don't go out to dinner tonight, I've got ribeyes that are defrosted, or was it New York strips? One or the other. I think it's strips. Ready to go. I got 2 of them. Probably gonna eat 1 and save 1 for breakfast tomorrow, and then get back to work. But if I go out to dinner, that'll probably take up most of the night, and then we'll be hopping on the computer tonight. But let's get inside. Let's go take Addie out. Let's go from there. But that was a good ass workout, and hopefully you guys are pumped to see me back in the gym. Like, you know, this is where it all started, was fitness for me. So these videos would have never became a thing if it wasn't for me and my addiction and my love for fitness. So super excited to have the confidence to bring a tripod to the gym now, because that was ultimately the reason for stopping every single time, was just being worried about what people would think. And what's nice is my tripod is very minimal. It's a really nice one, and also with the 0.5 feature in the camera, it makes it super easy. And I have gym etiquette, so I know that I'm only going to film 1 set. So I put out the tripod, I get that 1 set, I put it away, everybody's in their area. I try my best to not have anybody in the background as best as possible, but they know that they're in a shared space. And then additionally, you know, what's nice about the body mic now, I could talk fairly quiet and you guys could, you know, hear everything. So anyways, super excited to be consistent in the gym with fitness right now and this year. And I could tell you with 100% confidence that my physique will be the best that it's ever looked. My health will be the best it's ever been. And, you know, I just want to keep that across the board for everything. So not just fitness, but talking about fitness. Just pumped about it. So we'll see where it goes. See if we do another marathon. We're going to see if we do a triathlon, an Ironman, or we're just going to keep preparing for the academy. So one way or another, we're going to be in great shape. Let's go. All right, we're cooking up New York strip, some canned green beans, some gluten-free organic wild rice in the rice cooker. We got the seasonings, sea salt, slight gourmet bird, Chicago style steak, garlic salt. I usually do 4 total flips. Most people only do 2, but I like to do 4. And that's gonna be the dinner. It's about 6:57, 7 p.m. And then the move is we're gonna go to Ybor City. There's a cafe that's open late, so probably gonna be there from 8:30 to midnight, something like that. get a lot of work done, and go from there.
What's up, chat? We're about to head out to Ybor City, try to get some work in. Probably gonna go from about 8:30 to about midnight. Try to get a few hours of work in. Grind, don't stop. Grind, don't stop.
That's what we call a butter.
Oh, you're melting the tuple.
Oh, fuck. Good catch. Good catch. Well, additionally, one, the rice took way too long to cook. It's still cooking, and I already ate the steak and the green beans. So we're finished off with the protein shake, and then we gotta make some decisions. We either stay home with this pretty girl, because she's giving me those eyes to stay, or we hit the cafe, which most likely is gonna be the scenario. And then, or additionally, we're gonna go crash my buddy Garrett. He's on a date right now at the local restaurant. So I think I'm gonna go up to their table and, hype him up a little bit. Give him the, oh my God, Garrett Lyle? Dude, thank you so much. You helped me out and my family tremendously. Do you know who you're sitting here with? And boom, now he's locked in. Sometimes you gotta alley-oop your buddies. You gotta take care of your people. That's what I do. So I think that's the move for tonight. Hype up Garrett, hit the cafe. I get to see Addie every day, so she gives me those eyes all the time. I can't freaking cave in. I think that's the move, guys. All right, protein shakes going down. This is one rounded scoop of whey protein with one rounded scoop of creatine. Like I said, I'm right now about 7 grams of creatine on a daily basis. Probably gonna work my way up to 10 over the next few weeks, and then start taking 10 throughout the whole year. New research came out about creatine on your body, but also your brain, and they found that 10 milligrams is probably the best. So that's what we're gonna do. Rice, this wild rice is probably going in the garbage. So, all right, cool. And next you'll either see me is in Ybor City or somewhere. See you there.